Good morning, YouTube. I've got a goodie for you today, brought to you by the sponsor of today's video, Nvidia. Want to take your skills to the next level? Nvidia can help with that. First, let's start with talking about system latency. System latency is the measure of a PC's responsiveness. And in competitive gaming, split-second decisions can mean the difference between securing a kill and making a play, or having this happen to you. Everything kind of eventually just blends together.
Play. And no Ana.
I knew our Mercy was probably going to die to it, so I at least gave it a shot. Powerful GPUs, high refresh displays, and tuned game settings can help gamers unlock their full potential. How do they do that? High refresh rates can allow you to see an enemy split seconds before somebody who is on a lower refresh rate monitor or PC can, giving you more time to react and gain the upper hand. This works hand in hand with lower system latency, which helps you acquire targets faster, mitigate peeker's advantage, and improve aiming precision. This creates a bigger window of opportunity for you to hit your shots. See here, the soldier on screen can be easily missed on lower refresh rates, while on the higher refresh rates with Nvidia Reflex Plus Boost turned on in the settings gives you a much more precise window for you to hit your target. This is used with the in-game setting in Overwatch, which is the Nvidia Reflex Plus Boost. I've had it on for a long time now and definitely helped my performance in game. Here's how you turn that setting on. First thing you need to do is come over here to the GeForce Experience and make sure that your game-ready drivers are updated. As you see, mine are updated here, so I have the little check mark, but you can check for updates, and then if there is an update, something will appear here, and you can download it. Once you do that, you come to the in-game client, open up the options menu under the video tab here, and you come down to Nvidia Reflex. As you see, I already have on Enable Plus Boost. However, though, the default option is disabled, so be sure to double check that you have the Enable Plus Boost setting turned on for the best settings possible. Reflex low latency works in GPU-bound scenarios, and as a streamer who streams in games off of a single PC setup, there is a lot of load put onto my CPU. And with these settings, I can get the best of both worlds, having both the crisp, clean live streaming feed as well as the high FPS needed in competitive gaming. If you want to learn more about Nvidia Reflex, be sure to check out the link in the description below to learn more. Thank you so much to Nvidia for sponsoring this video, and thank you to all of you at home that support me along the way. And as always, I'll see you again tomorrow. When was the last time you saw someone who had a level 5 endorsement and has 1,245 hours of game browser, less than half of that time of quick play, and less than that is competitive, was kind of more MIT than I should have in the first round, and then asked to be aggressive, stood still slightly to reply sorry, and had wonderful supports. This is why they're level 5 endorsement. They say things like, we had wonderful supports. Nobody says that. Was still having a blast while getting my butt whooped. Okay, you know what? You have my attention.
Much of his life teaching you.
Oh, doing the hand thing?
Really?
Yes. Like you. I was undeserving.
This is why they're endorsement level 5, chat. Take notes.
The path ahead is a hard one, but we will walk it.
They're role-playing. Role-playing as Ramattra? That seems kind of spooky. I love the hinder across the map. Okay. So we already see a major flaw. 2 major flaws. Okay. Alright. You know what? You seem kind of nice. I'm not going to be that mean. I'm not going to be that mean to you because you seem pretty nice. But here's the deal. Ready? Here's how you play Ramattra's left click. If you never played Overwatch 1... Okay, sorry. Let's say this. If you played Overwatch 1, remember how you played Orisa and shot with Orisa? Do that. If you've never played Orisa, basically what you do is you don't aim for targets half the time. You aim for areas. So you aim for this corner because that's where they're going to peek from. Or you aim at the big-ass Orisa because there's no way you're going to fucking miss, right? Number 2, the whole point of playing Ramattra is to do 3 things. To cycle these cooldowns. Your shield, your vortex, and your punchy punch mode. Basically, you want to use your shield, stay alive as long as possible, and poke in your non-nemesis form, or your staff form, until somebody gets close, and then you pull out the fists, and then they start going E for everybody, and just start fucking handing out boom, 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 boom. But if you pop them too early, you lose a lot of time, you lose a lot of advantage of armor, burst, blocking potential, a lot of shit. So when you pop this and start W keying, you waste what is arguably one of the best abilities in the whole game, and Ramattra's best ability. By walking forward and starting to block, you're not going to get anything done. Also, I typically like to use the vortex while I'm still in staff form, because I keep those 2 cooldowns as a cycle. But one thing here, once you've their Fortify, basically leave the Orisa alone. Remember the stop shooting the horse? For a while, it actually became okay to shoot the horse again, but now she got rebuffed again, and now the thing has happened again. Stop shooting the horse. Don't shoot the fucking horse. Leave the horse alone. Stop shooting the horse. Stop shooting. Because now look at her. No spear, no spin, no Fortify. This is when you would walk over her and kill her, but you don't have your punch form for another 3 seconds, and when by the time you have your punch form back up, she will have either you dead or have Fortify. You're getting smoked right now because you're taking too much damage. You're also playing in a bad spot. You shouldn't be playing here. You should be playing on the right side because there's way more cover over here. There's a small high ground to be playing over here. These types of things give you massive advantages in a tank matchup. You shouldn't... Tank really at this point is more of a chess game. Like, it's not really mechanical. Chess is kind of boring and almost like turn your brain off type of deal to an extent. Like, as long as you understand the fundamentals, you don't really have to try that hard. You just basically have to focus on not making any mistakes, which sounds maybe harder than it. Yeah, maybe it's a little bit harder than I am explaining, but at least that's when I play it. So you see, you keep popping your fucking Ramattra form and then just going to block. There's no point. You're not doing any damage. You're basically just a bot at that point. And I don't mean that in an insulting way. I'm literally saying like you become a bot where you're basically AFK, trying not to die. Now, don't forget, look at all the time. They're already at 23% because they pushed you over the point at the beginning. You need a little bit of a reset here and better positioning because you're just getting pressured really, really hard. Also, if you notice that you haven't died, you should have died like 6 times over. It's because your supports are Lifeweaver Kiri and they're literally just pumping you with heals the entire time. And by you not doing any damage because you're blocking the entire time, they're not doing any damage because Lifeweaver sucks balls. And also, Kiri's not doing any damage because Kiri is perma-healing you and the Lifeweaver's perma-healing you, and you're not doing any damage either. You have very low damage and you have a Genji, so you have even less damage. So it's basically your cast is up to 1v5 the entire team. And because they have Ana Mercy Orisa, that is literally not going to happen. Don't panic and pop your thing. Good. Your supports both died. You still have the tree though. You still have the tree. I wouldn't just immediately run. No, that's a misplay. That's a big misplay. You literally have an ultimate that's sitting there healing you. Way too much of a misplay. Too scared. I understand now what you meant by too much mitigation. You're trying to quote-unquote play tank correctly in what you think tank is, but it's not that. You're playing tank as if you're playing WoW. You're basically trying to draw aggro, draw attention, and like, you know, oh, everybody look at me, try to kill me, give my DPS space. No, tank is like fat DPS in some ways. Okay, big Ramattra ult, so you need a W key here. Way too passive. Way too passive. Yep, this is better. This is better. If you're getting pressured like that, blocking and walking forward is always a good play. That's a really trolly pull. Ramattra is extremely good right now. Like, extremely good. And the whole point of Ramattra being good is basically based around his Nemesis form. So if you sit there and just, like, turn your brain off and hold left click on the staff form and not use your cooldowns properly, then you end up fucking up your punch cycle. And because you fuck up your punch watch cycle, that's like your whole thing. Like, see, there's no reason to do this. Orisa W keyed at you, and you are in no danger. You're in no danger. Look, watch your health bar at the bottom left. Zero danger. Zero fucking danger. 400 HP. Just back away, put up your shield, and literally just start poking them until this Fortify is gone. And then when the Fortify is gone, pop your punches, just start going. Ready to E for everyone, hands. Start punching everybody. But instead, she gets a lot of value, pushes you off the point, and now she's going to end up holding it, kind of keeping you out because her cooldowns have come back online because you didn't pressure out once you used them. It's the same reason why every TikTok person, every TikTok bronze, every YouTube commenter who doesn't know anything about the games, like, streamer, you're stupid, Orisa's really good. Yeah, no shit, you guys think Orisa's really good. And don't get me wrong, she is actually pretty decent now. But everyone, since the beginning of Overwatch 2, has been saying Orisa's really good.
It's 81F in my house and I wanna perish.
It's tough. Thanks to 24 months. Everyone says Orisa's really good because y'all shoot her when she's sitting there with Fortify and Spin. You gotta wait for those things to be gone, then you kill her. It's really simple too, but she is stronger now, so I'll give you that. Like, see the problem here? You're just doing the same thing, and also now they have a Junkrat and a Hanzo. You see the problem here? Let me show you the difference. Okay, ready? This is where positioning makes a big difference. You are in a small choke, trying to block and hold forward against an Orisa who has 2 forms of CC and a form of damage reduction. Instead of going wide, and not only do you have a much wider choke, you also have to fire upwards because you have high ground, and you also have these pillars, and you also have this mega, and you have all this extra space instead of this really, really, really small choke. Because of that, you're just going to get farmed. I bet both of your supports had unbelievable healing numbers this game, but healing and damage does not win Overwatch. It never has, it never will. And you get C9'd off. Not your fault for that, but your positioning caused that to happen, so it's kind of your fault. But you did say that first round you didn't play that great, so I will give you the benefit of the doubt, and we will see what you do on the second 2 rounds. I've never seen anyone play that ramp the whole round. Well, this person's bronze, so it's not like they understand spatial awareness and chokes yet. At least I don't think so. Also, that crosshair placement is abysmal. You gotta fix that. I know you're looking for a shield, but you should never be walking around looking at the floor. It's not like Valorant. It's not as important as Valorant's is, but... or like CS or anything like that, but it's still kind of important. Like, you shouldn't be looking at the floor. I don't really like that your life weaver keeps gripping you out. I don't like that at all. Don't get me wrong, you were kind of getting destroyed in there because you didn't use your cooldowns properly. You used your punch too early on the Junkrat, but you did secure the kill. You see here, you do kill the Orisa, right? You kill the Orisa because she's kind of low, and she's getting a ton of damage from your whole team, and she doesn't have Fortify, right? That's how you kill Orisa. That's how you kill Orisa, where she has no Fortify. It's very easy. But in the circumstance where she does have Orisa there, or a Fortify there, walk by her. Go kill this. Kill this first. Literally walk by them. You're a tank. Walk by them and kill the Mercy who's standing there in the corner of the point. You also just gave up on her when she was 1 HP. You should not do that. Who cares about the Junkrat? Now the Junkrat's dead, but it took way longer. Another pull? You said I know you were really nice, and you said your supports were phenomenal, but I think your Life Weaver is low-key trolling. Go kill him, go kill him, go kill him, go kill him, go kill him. Don't be afraid. 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 So that Widow sucks and took forever for that to happen. That's a time where you pop the fists really fast, walk up, boom, kill her really fast, and then run away. You get the 20% speed boost. So did you notice something there when you were walking by? You don't take account of what your surroundings are. You only look for points and objectives. You don't have spatial awareness. Sorry. So you notice the Junkrat, right? But you look at the Ana and you just completely forget about her, which even if you didn't see her, if you see the Orisa went to point from that way, it's logically sound that there's probably a support following her. So instead of chasing the Orisa right away, why not put a shield up on the Ana, pressure her out, because this Orisa's already going to be going after your team. She's going to be hitting all of her buttons, and then you can come back and kill her. But instead, Ana got through for free. I don't know why she's on the point, but she is. Then your Genji's going to kill her, but you should have been trying to punch the Ana. You don't even attempt it. There's no point in shooting the Orisa when... like, if you see gold, gold mean bad. Gold mean bad. Kill the Ana first. Now they're gonna get rezzed. You might be able to kill him. You know, you might have actually been able to kill him there if you didn't panic, look at the ground for shield. The Fortify is over. The Fortify is over. You actually might have been able to kill her. But you were panicked, and you had your ult, and you took too long, and now the Ana's gonna heal her up, and you're gonna lose the fight. Those tiny decisions is the difference between being a good player and a bad player, even with not very good mechanical skill. Orisa will always bully you for a few seconds. The point is to survive it. Once you survive the bullying, then you become the bully. You have to weather the storm. You know what? I like that. That's a good analogy. If you're fighting an Orisa, you have to weather the storm. Once you weather the storm and the storm passes of Orisa, blow her ass up. Junkrat first. Junkrat first. It's high ground. Now leave him alone. Now Mercy first. Mercy first. Anyone else. Literally anyone else with the Orisa. Literally anyone else. Literally anyone else. That was too close.
I thank you.
That was really fucking close. Also, somebody's still alive, I think. Am I fucking crazy? Yep. You guys didn't check. Nobody was keeping track of how many people died in that fight. Because you guys are all, like, memeing and having a good time and, like, fucking around on point. Nobody can hear her back there being a little rat. I can hear her footsteps. I hear them right now. She went for the sleep and missed. Went for the nade and also missed. Okay, that's just embarrassing. How the f did you do that?
The audacity. Show me what you're made of.
Wow. Nobody's noticed. You got it. I know we're watching the same replay, but you gotta stop wasting your Nemesis form on Orisa. Especially with Fortify. Start punching the Hanzo. Hanzo's on your left. You don't have to constantly shoot the Orisa. I know it's easier, and like if you don't have good aim and you're not as confident in your abilities, shooting the Orisa is like, or the tank is a good choice. Because, you know, you get more hit markers, you do more damage, you're building ult charge. You know, you feel like you're contributing more, but you have to challenge yourself. You have to go for that Mercy that's going for the res. You have to be going for other things. You can't just sit here and... yeah, I think your Life Weaver is legitimately trolling. Big blade, big blade, big blade. Why? Whoa, you instantly canceled it when there's more... You know what this tells me is I think your mentality on how to play Ramattra is just completely wrong. Because you kill their Orisa, and you instantly take that as fight's over, don't care about these two. You know, like, yeah, it could be an accidental cancel, but we've been watching the same trend the entire time. Yeah, your soldier's gonna figure it out. We've been watching the same trend the entire time that you never go after people. Yo, hello? Hey. You want to help your soldier? Like, can you... Like, I know you don't play a lot of ranked, and that's fine. But, like, you guys can meme and have a good time, but... You guys are always just kind of, like, fucking around on the point, and you're not even aware that there's like a fight going on behind you.
We have incoming.
And I have a small feeling that you're not that confident in your mechanical skills. That's why you target the tank the entire time. Challenge yourself. See the Fortify's gone? Oh yeah, easy pickings at that point. Shoot the Mercy first. Target priority needs extreme work. Extreme work. Shooting a half-rezzed Junkrat who's like not even finished the animation yet over the Mercy that's rezzing him is crazy talk. I know it's the end of the round, so it doesn't matter that much, but that is like a fundamental flaw. Like, that is fundamental gameplay right there. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to always go kill supports first, but like in an instance where there's just a single support by themselves, like, yes. Okay, that's a good vortex. See, typically I'll aim for this corner right here and then shift between the tank and this corner because their Hanzo's gonna keep peeking it or their Junkrat will keep peeking it, and I just keep going back between the two. It's really good for like slower projectile fire. You see how you're chasing everybody? You're aiming at the Orisa half the time, and then the bullets are behind her. Yeah, I think I bugged out the there we go. You can kind of solve that problem by thinking about not who to shoot, but where to shoot. You gotta remember, Overwatch isn't a traditional FPS game like CS or Valorant. It's a MOBA FPS, so you can kind of get away with other shit, especially on roles that are not DPS. Oh, Fortify's gone. Now's your timing, but unfortunately, you don't have enough damage. Plus, you took damage. That's fine. That's a decent play. The Junkrat's 1 HP, though, and I think you hit him at one point. So you probably should have been trying to spray out the Junkrat to kill him, but that's okay. Don't give up this point. Don't give up this point. You're taking too much damage, though. Yeah, you're gonna kind of have to. Unfortunately, though, the problem is they get really aggressive on you like that, and you get really scared. Even though you're almost full HP, you don't really fight back, you know? You're popping Nemesis form to walk forward and take damage. What's the point? Why not just wait till you get healed up a little bit more and then get aggressive with it? Like the Hanzo. Hanzo's right there. Hanzo should have been your first punch target. They're not. You don't really think about it. You only think about, I need to block damage for my team, and you think I need to do damage to their tank. You don't think about everybody else on the battlefield. And that's like a big spatial awareness problem. And target priority problem.
I thank you.
Good pull. First time for everything. Stop looking at the ground, though. Seriously. You can't gather any information looking at the ground. Okay, that's fortify and spin. Now, if we've learned anything, they just fortified and spinned, and you were not in danger on this corner. Sit on this corner, wait for 3 or 4 seconds, poke a little, 3-4 seconds, hold W, fortify falls off, you kill her. Or, realistically, you don't kill her. You kill him, you kill the Junkrat, you kill the Ana, you kill the Mercy. Good. This is good target priority. You need to hit a shot. You need to hit a punch, though. Unlucky, but that was your best target priority yet. You just happened to miss and got CC'd, and you went a little early. If you waited a little bit longer, you would have seen much better results.
I am not beaten yet.
Also, small problem. You're playing against a Junkrat, and you keep going to the same choke every time, and you're just taking too much damage. You're taking too long. If you take too long against spam, you'll just die. You gotta think about it. Your health pool is a resource. Alfonso? Hello? You can't. Hey, whoa. Brother. I ain't gonna let this one fly. This is the problem of you looking at the floor the entire time. Stop looking for spare change on the ground. There's nothing there. I promise you, if you step on these cracks, it's not gonna break your mom's back. You don't need to be staring at the ground the entire time, because a Hanzo drops in front of you, gets hit by a Junkrat shot, and you could have easily either popped Ram punches, or just started shooting him with your left click. You do neither. You don't even react. It's like a fucking mosquito. It's really bad. Takes too long, wasted your shield on the way up, so now you have to go punch for him. Your wrist is just gonna get like hard pocketed by the Ana. Unfortunately, she lets her die. She wasn't taking as much. She was not getting healed, I don't think, during that fight. You know what? Let's check. I think either the Ana missed or stopped healing her for a sec to help the Mercy. Let's go check.
Don't fret. I see you.
Went for the sleep dart. Because you probably still would have won the fight, but yeah. If that Ana was hitting all her shots and threw the nade on the Orisa, you weren't killing her. There's no reason to be running at the Orisa with Fortify. I don't like this. I really don't like that you keep doing this. I know in like custom games it's like for fun, but you're playing ranked. You should be, if you're playing to win and you want to actually get better, you should be poking up here, poking for ult charge, looking for information. You know, like, yeah, if you just want to play the game for memes, yeah, no problem, man. I got no problem with that. But I'm assuming by putting this in, you kind of, you know. You know what, we all been there. We've all mistaked our own Junkrat for the enemy Junkrat stuff. I just want you to know that Orisa is nanoed and fortified and spinning. You're targeting her over everyone else. Granted, yes, you got pushed away. Yes, a tire ends up coming out. However, though, should have been in a situation where she shouldn't have had that much space to walk up anyways. And if she took it from you, then you flip it with your own cooldowns. And Mercy boosted too? Yeah, no, it's just, there's a lot of things going on there. But anyways, a lot of things to probably fix there. But some of the biggest ones are to kind of stop screwing around in between fights, because you lose out probably on like 20% ult charge by sitting on point and memeing. You know what I mean? So it's up to you though. If you want to win games and do that, that's how you win it. If you don't care, I don't really care either. So.